What's up, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. So we finished this. Even though Lomachenko gets hit there, it doesn't really rock him, right? It doesn't. The glove's in the way. It's not even a. It's not even a clean blow, right? That's why it doesn't really snap his head back, and he's able to counter, right? Salido wasn't landing much clean stuff, man. Very little clean stuff. Anyway, you know, I wasn't really scoring the fight, but I think you could score this fight however you want, man. I think the rounds are very close. Uh, I mean, I struggle to give Salido rounds, and I'll tell you why. But I guess you could understand watching this fight live. People scoring it, 4-zip Salido, 4-zip Lomachenko, or anything in between. Because there's not a lot happening that's scoreable. Because it's very far from a pure boxing match. There's very little boxing going on, and there's a whole bunch of other bullshit that Salido is bringing to the table, and he's fouling shit up, right? So there's really not a lot to split them by. However, when it comes to the really clean scoring blows with knuckles that jar your opponent's head back or send them back, sharp punches, scoring punches, clean punches, that's all Lomachenko for the most part. Salido's punches have more power on them, but he's clubbing. A lot of them aren't in the legal scoring area, and they're just not very clean or sharp. And Lomachenko's he's not giving him very much to hit, right? His defense is just excellent. But Salido's been coming in with his head a lot, and that's been the biggest problem for Lomachenko so far. Having to deal with that and then being able to work his own offense off that. But he hasn't been able to get into his rhythm because he's seeing all this kind of stuff that he's never seen before in the ring, right? A very dirty, difficult, slick fighter to look good against. But now Salido's boxing, right? He's not coming in with his head. He's just boxing, right? And what happens? He catches a check right hook, right? On the way in. See, he's just boxing. He's not jumping in with his head. He's boxing. Boom. He's getting a boxing lesson, right? Not to say he doesn't land that punch, has a lot of power on him, but look at Loma's defense. Look how he tucks up. What is what do you think he's hitting there? Not much, man. Defense, people. See? Maybe Salido touched him. Nope, he hit the glove. Cut a counter right hook, right? Look at Loma's defense, man. Catches a counter right hook that rocks him a little bit, right? And then Loma throws a check right hook, right? And pivots out of there. When they're boxing, Salido's getting a boxing lesson. Look at that. He's getting a boxing lesson, right? He has to hit him below the belt. You see? The fuck was that? Look, I'm not saying a ref needs to be on top of him necessarily, but we're not scoring that shit because it's low. See? He's getting a boxing lesson. He's able to get one body shot right there. He's able to land a decent body shot. And then Lomachenko seems to be tying him up. Yeah. hip shots. Look at the referee going in to grab Lomachenko. Getting his hands in there, right? Look at what he's doing. Look at Lawrence Cole. Lomachenko is working, right? Trying to throw punches, and he's grabbing his hand, his arm, right? Look at Cole. What a bastard. He doesn't quite get to do what he wants to do, but you saw him, right? Oh, no, nothing. He was about to grab Lomachenko, and what was Salido doing? Throwing a punch, right? Keep that in mind. I'm not saying Loma is landing much there, but if anybody's getting a boxing lesson, right? It's Salido. See that? Whoop. He's toying with him right now, isn't he? He's not hitting him, but he's already hit him a little bit. Is Salido landing anything there? Oh, he's coming in with his head, right? Loma wasn't able to control him. Salido's coming in with his head and the right hand. But the head's... He's lunging in with the head, right? Look at how Loma controls Salido's head with his right hand. Blocks the right hand, right? And pivots out of there. Man. This guy's learning on the job, man. See? He did something similar again, right? Lomachenko knows a thing or two about control. He's just never had to deal with controlling a guy like Salido. It's something new to him. He has to be able to get into his rhythm and feel his opponent, as these Eastern European fighters say, right? Feel the distance, feel his opponent, understand the opponent, get a feel for the opponent, right? Misses his shot, but he's able to control that fucking head, right? Schooling him. Salido can't land anything. See how Loma's controlling him? He misses his punch, right? But he's constantly moving his feet, and see how he's wrestling with him? This is a wrestling move. If you watch some wrestling, you'll see that they're often in this position. Loma's got his head out of the way and is using his shoulder to control the opponent, right? And Salido is no slouch, right? He's gonna push Loma too, bully him. But Loma doesn't want to be in the clinch, right? Did you see Lawrence Cole? Why is he walking in there? Look at him. He's like, look at this fucking conniving little piece of shit Lawrence Cole, man. Look, if you don't like him being in a clinch, what are you supposed to do? Yell break. Where they're supposed to break, right? What's Cole doing? Cole's slick too, man. Look at him. Ooh. He's trying to get in on it. He's helping Salido out. Looks like Loma maybe lands a punch. Salido jumps in with his head, shoulder. Salido ain't doing shit, man. He's just wrestling around, headbutting, tackling, taking a left hand, right? Scoring punches. Loma's the only one scoring. Salido can't box. Not with Loma. Right? Salido just jumps in, misses his punch, jumps in, grabs a hold of Loma, or whatever he's doing, man. He's just smothering, holding and hitting. Did you see Lawrence Cole? Why doesn't he yell break? Right? If he doesn't like him being there, why doesn't he yell break? What is he trying to do? Sneaky bastard. See Loma's control? He's starting to get a feel for his opponent. He's catching his rhythm and he's starting to control him, right? Salido wants to headbutt maybe, or, jump in with his head. You see how Loma uses Salido's energy and momentum to move himself, right? He put his hand on Salido and allowed Salido to push Loma back a little bit, right? But he was controlling him and just shuffling his feet, using Salido's energy. And then stopped when he wanted to and popped him in the mouth, right? He's the only one. He's giving him a boxing lesson. Right now he is. Right? Bam. Catches him with the right hook. Pivots out of there. The rematch, you would have been seeing a lot of this in the rematch. A lot of this. And Lomachenko building and building and building. Trust me. Boom. Maybe misses that one. Catches a low blow. But sharp, right? On target. What's this crab? Look at this crab ass. Low blowing. So Loma has to tackle his ass, right? Or wrestle him. Because he ain't having none of that. He's neutralizing all the dirty tactics, right? Not all of them, but... he's completely befuddling him with his footwork right now. Some awkward action there. But you see Lomachenko looking to control distance and then crash into Salido, right? And neutralize him. Because Salido's like a bull, right? So he's trying to maintain distance, get some of his work off, and then stop this bull from doing all this bullshit, all that illegal shit, right? If you're gonna stop boxing, then hey, I'm just gonna wrap you up. If you don't want to box, then I'm gonna control you. See how he controls that fucking head? He's neutralized Salido basically in this round. Look at Lawrence Cole. What is he doing? What is he doing? Do you see? He was grabbing Lomachenko's hand, right? He's always putting his hands on Lomachenko. Loma clearly won this round, right? He schooled him. He didn't beat his ass, but he schooled him, right? See the control? Fucking Salido wants to... when you're Lomachenko, you're not even giving him the benefit of the doubt anymore, right? Who gives a shit if he wasn't even trying to come in with this head, right? We don't give a shit. It's too late for all that. You grab that fucker's head and you control him, right? Embarrass his ass, make him look stupid. Did his knee touch the canvas there? See, if that's Terence Crawford and Victor Posto, what's that? That's a knockdown, right? But this is Lomachenko, Salido, and Terence Cole. Right? Look at Salido. Trying to box. Kinda maybe a little reckless with his head, but mostly boxing. Can't get anything, right? And then Loma stops and pops him a couple of times, right? And then neutralizes all the dirty shit. Pushes him off before Cole could even get to him. Right? He doesn't want Cole putting hands on him. He knows what Cole's doing. If I know, he knows. He's just not a bitch. He's not going to complain about it, okay? Like these American pussies, man. Nothing, right? Some low blows maybe? Nothing. Now Loma's breaking Salido's rhythm and looking to control him. Now he's being proactive with the clinching, right? I mean, look at that. He's even kind of walking in with his head, maybe. But whatever the case, he's neutralizing Salido, right? He tries to pick off the moment where Salido's going to try to do some bullshit. Or after he gets off his punches, right? Salido wants to come in with his head, so just control that fucking head, right? Control Salido. None of this is scoring. Like, this is once that happens. Why doesn't this guy yell break? Look at him. He's always trying to grab Lomachenko. Right? Look at that. Why is he lowering Lomachenko's hand? Why? Why is he touching his hand? Salido's the one holding him, right? Look at this. See, Salido's holding him. He's trying to grab Lomachenko's hand. You'll see why. If you don't want him holding, just yell break, and then there's no punching going on. Look at the footwork, right? See how Lomachenko neutralized the headbutt? How he's neutralizing the headbutt now? Look at Salido. Is he throwing punches? Fuck no. Look at Salido, huh? And Lomachenko just pivots out of there. See ya, sucker. Right? He's giving him a boxing lesson. He's starting to feel his opponent, right? Look at that. I mean, maybe he gets touched a little bit there. That's another thing he's doing. When Salido gets down low, right? Loma quickly changes levels too, right? Bam, look how low he gets. Now Salido gotta watch out, because Loma just pops up with his head and bashes him, right? Salido gotta be careful now. See, now Salido gotta grab him. Maybe Loma's not trying, it doesn't look like he's trying to headbutt him, but he should. But he's neutralizing the headbutt, right? And then you see the control. Get him in the corner. Maybe Salido lands some body punches. I doubt it. No. Belt. Like, none of that shit scores, man. Loma was trying to catch him. He didn't, but he's trying to catch him. Loma's neutralizing him with the footwork, with the angles and the pivots and the lateral movement. You know, Salido gets punches off, but it's all blocked or low. He's not scoring with any of this bullshit. He's just not scoring. See? Loma's using some, wrestling moves. The dude wants to come in with his head, give him the shoulder, right? And then pivot probably. Try to get a punch off. Now he's fighting inside, right? Neutralizing the headbutt. Trying to catch him when Salido starts to open up to the body or go low, he starts to drop his hands. Loma is trying to catch him, right? He wants to hurt him, hit him hard with something hard. But Salido, he's a savvy fighter. Whoop. Gotta control that head. Take some little low blows. He's not landing anything, but he's controlling his head. This is Andre Ward bullshit, right? Throw a punch, throw the head, grab a hold of your opponent, hit him low, just hit him on the knee or thigh, grab a hold of him and hold and hit, right? You see what Lawrence Cole is doing? Salido's jumping in. Obviously, Lomachenko's got to control that fucking head, but because Salido's jumping in with his head, grabbing a hold of Lomachenko, holding and hitting his ass, right? And when Loma wraps up in response, what's Cole doing? Look at that. He's always grabbing Lomachenko and lowering his hand, right? Disrupting him, occupying his hand, giving him, making Lomachenko, he's just annoying the shit out of him, right? He wants to break his concentration, do whatever. He's always touching Lomachenko. Why? You see that? Well, keep watching. Salido, right? Just took a jab. Missed everything. Maybe couldn't see what happened there, but he's not landing anything. You see the defense by Lomachenko? He can't land anything. Like, okay, he's bullying him and whatever, but he's not scoring anything. And he's getting touched. He's being controlled, right? Kind of hit Loma with the head a couple times there, but nothing serious. What's Cole doing? Right? Always putting his hands on Lomachenko. Right? He's getting outboxed. You can't touch Lomachenko. He's getting schooled. Right? He's getting fucking schooled. Huh? Always throwing that fucking head, right? Look at this slick bastard. You look at that. Throwing headbutts. Again. See how Loma has to slip the headbutt too? And get out of there? Son of a bitch. He's not landing anything there. You see, he's hitting him on the arms, on the gloves, kidney shots. He's not scoring shit. Loma's defense is superb. And he's getting schooled. He's getting touched with little shots. Loma's still trying to get the feel for this guy before he starts sitting on his punches, right? He's just punching him lightly, trying to get in his rhythm, trying to get this guy, trying to, get a feel for this guy. Make sure you could first hit him. And then once you're able to time him and hit him and you're on target, start putting more and more punches, power on your punches. Right? Knockout artist. Lomachenko is a knockout artist. People don't know what that shit means, but oh well. Salido's pulling out all the stops, right? There might have been some low blows there. However you feel about all this, what's important is that Salido's not scoring anything here. However you feel about this, whether you pro or against it, the fact remains that Salido doesn't score shit. Just like he didn't score anything there. Or there. Or there. Because he can't box with this dude. Low blow. Blocked. Right? He gets aggressive. He starts going after him. But he can't touch him. Maybe he gets touched there. I couldn't see that. See? Got caught with another quick right hook. See? Coin trick, right? Coin trick. Lomachenko coin trick. Boom. Right? But, if you don't appreciate a boxer like Lomachenko, if you don't understand why he does the things he does, for example in training, you're not gonna see this punch. Naota. Boom. Counter right hook, right? How the fuck did Salido get the last round? I mean, come on. How did Salido get the last round? How'd that happen? This is the setup. Lomachenko's not supposed to win this fight. Salido can't land anything. Nothing. Maybe touched him a little bit there. I don't think so. Boom. Just got hit, right? Twice. Boom. Once. Twice. He's getting schooled. Maybe took something to the body, but if so, hit him right back, right? Bam. Salido doesn't want to box. He can't win. Let's see. Salido grabs a hold of him, right? Nah, Lomachenko grabbed him there. But they crashed into each other. No pushing, he says, I guess. Kind of looked like a low blow there, huh? The body's not there, right? Who knows? Grabs him behind the head, like just... Lomachenko has to tie him up on the inside because it's just... Or what? Get hit in the nuts or get headbutted. You have to tie this motherfucker up, right? Holding's illegal, but this dude's breaking all the rules, so fuck that. Look at this bullshit. Where was that punch aimed? What was that aimed at? It's so blatant, man. Oh, God. Low blows galore. You don't even have to see where these punches land. But you could clearly see what he's aiming at, right? But Lomachenko's outboxing his ass. Look at Loma's bruise. How do you get bruised over there, right? By a dude that lands on your back, lands kidney punches, just keeps grabbing a hold of you, right? You shouldn't be getting bruised right there in a boxing match. Fuck me, man. This fight's so disgusting to watch sometimes. And it's so annoying. Look at this nonsense. Oh my God. Just... Roy Jones calls them body shots. Did you see that? Those were not body shots. Lawrence motherfucking Cole, right? Jumping in. Why doesn't he just yell break? Like every other referee. He's trying to split them up, right? Now he pulled Salido's hand out. Now he's grabbing Lomachenko, right? Why is he going in to grab Lomachenko? He just pulled Salido's arm out, loose, pulled his arm loose, and now he's grabbing Lomachenko, right? And as he's grabbing Lomachenko and saying something, Salido, that with the hand that just got pulled loose, is trying to catch Lomachenko. Okay? Lomachenko is fighting two men in that ring. Okay? Look at Cole, look at Cole, after he just did what he did. Right? Why is he looking at Loma? Interesting stuff. Shouldn't he be looking at Salido for hitting on the break? That looked like a break to me. Did you see that? Did you see that? They just did it again. A little differently. Sorry about that. He's grabbing Lomachenko, right? Look at him. He's just going in there and... Salido's holding Lomachenko's arm. He's got his arm trapped. He's grabbing Lomachenko's arm with both arms, pulling him, right? He's pulling Lomachenko out of the clinch and giving Salido a free shot, right? Did they rehearse this or something? Did you see Lomachenko pull his glove to protect himself? Pull it up just in time? And Cole ends up looking at Lomachenko again, right? Why isn't he warning Salido for punching when the referee gets involved like that, right? You stop punching. You might hit the referee. Right? You gotta respect the referee. These two are working together, man. Boom. Right? Gets sent to the ropes with another clean shot sends him to the ropes. Catches a couple more hard shots. Now Lomachenko's starting to sit on his punches a little bit. You see now he's throwing them with more conviction and more power. Oh, he looks like he misses that one, but he's hunting that right hook, right? He wants to hit him hard with the right hook. He waits for the opening and tries to get it in. It's not quite there yet, right? His tools probably aren't as sharp from all the wrestling and all the bullshit and, referee grabbing his arms and pulling him by his arm. But as far as boxing goes, he's the only one scoring. See? Do you see? They rehearsed this shit. I kid you not. Grabs Lomachenko again, even though his arm is trapped under Salido's arm, right? He grabs Lomachenko, holds his arm. Look at what Salido's doing. Trying to catch him when Cole is helping him out, right? Lomachenko's popping him with the little left hand all the time. Befuddling him with the footwork, right? When Salido tackles him, he gets caught. Right, boom, just catches him with a quick little jab. Misses that. Salido tackles, so he pushes him off, right? He doesn't want to accept the clinch. Salido initiated 90% of the clinches in this fight, but he makes it look like it's Lomachenko doing it. Lomachenko doesn't want to hold. Sometimes he got no choice, but even when this happens, it's not clear who's doing it. No, Loma just grabbed hold of him in this instance. Because the guy's hitting him on the back. Right? Salido can't land anything. Look, these clubbing shoulder punches like that don't land on anything. And then boom! Gets caught with a quick jab, right? Almost takes another one. There he yelled break. Why doesn't he just do that? Boom. And he took a sharp jab. Jumped him with his head. Got picked up with a little uppercut. That seems to miss. That hits him behind the head. Because the motherfucker's leaning like that. And then right on the cup. Right, bam. Grabs hold of Lomachenko. And lands a low blow. Oh, you gotta be a real fucking loser to brag about that performance by Salido. You gotta be a real fucking loser, man. Because this shit ain't boxing, man. Get the fuck out of here. You can't sit there and brag about the sweet science and talk about, the beauty of the sport and how great it is and skills and all that nonsense and then give Salido props. For what? This ain't boxing. And it's ugly and it's boring. And none of you understand what's going on, it seems. Very few people do. But anyway, Lomachenko schooled him in that round, right? He's been schooling him, 3 rounds in a row now? Where are we at? Salido landed 15 punches. According to CompuBox, Salido landed 15 punches. Oh, give me a break. Where? Can somebody show me where these 15 punches happen? Control that fucking head, right? Tries to grab Lomachenko, this dude. See? Looks like a low blow. Nothing. Oh, looks like he got him there a little bit. Jumped on him. He's just swarming him with activity right now. Lomachenko slaps, cuffs, maybe lands a little jab. But Salido's bullying him. He's not landing much. He landed maybe one, maybe two punches there. Low blows with the left and the right. See how Lomachenko avoids the headbutt now? He basically took it away from Salido. See how Salido tried to maybe jump in with his head? Look at what Loma does. Huh? Okay, jump in. Counters him. And then, right? Tackles his ass. Smothers him, right? It wasn't really a tackle. He just smothered him. It would have been a tackle if he pushed him and tried to walk him back a little bit. But he just smothered him right there, right? Crashed into him and smothered him. And didn't take anything in return. Except a low blow. Because there's no opening there. Or maybe you got through a little bit to the side. I don't know. Like, we can't see where this punch lands, right? Like, we can't. Let's be real. But where is he aiming it? Maybe it was borderline. Maybe it was good. We'll give him credit. This guy. Look at him coming in with his head. Now Loma is starting to control him a little better. Pops him with the jab. And then what does Salido do in response? He doesn't counter with any punches, right? Just a head to the chest. Now, Lomachenko doesn't even want the referee getting close to him, right? Look at the ref. Always sneaking up on Loma and trying to touch him and disrupt him. And Loma can see it, feel it. He's not having it, right? Damn, he rams into the referee. Tell him to fuck off. He could see the referee coming in there with the corner of his eye. And as soon as that slime ball touches him, he just crashes into him. Like, get the fuck off me, you creep, right? Maybe lands a little jab there. Left hand. What is Salido? Salido's not scoring anything. Why is this ref always trying to get in there? You see that? Look at how he's going after Loma's glove, right? Look at that. Look at that nonsense. That is... Oh, man, that's... that shit pisses me off, man. Boom. Not anything devastating, but Loma's the only one scoring anything. Look at that. Look at Lawrence Cole. Always trying to grab Loma, right? Disrupt him, grab his arms, control his arms. Salido's doing most of the holding, initiating all the dirty shit, but this bastard's always trying to put his hands on Loma. Or he helps Salido get his arm loose. Even though Loma lets it go, basically. It's like Salido maybe lands a little jab there. But, you know, Loma's starting to sit on his shots. He's trying to catch him, you see? He missed by a mile and got hit. Well, that's why he missed. But he's swinging with power and conviction now, right? He's trying to get him here and there. Maybe got him with the little chopping, strafing right hand. Maybe Salido, yeah, he can't really land anything. Maybe he gets partial body blows here and there. But look how he takes a jab on the way in. Boom. Maybe he lands something too. But Loma's controlling him better now, right? He's feeling his rhythm a little better. He's able to get him with stuff when he gets in a compromising position where he's about to, you know, he's on the ropes now. His avenues, his exits are being cut off, right? So what does he do? Boom. Smothers, right? pushes Salido to the center of the ring and then pivots out to, control the center of the ring. Trying to anyway. But good ring generalship. Low blows. Oh my god. 2 more low blows. The ref says nothing, right? Look at that. The ref gets in there. Loma loses focus for a second. Right? He's grabbing Lomachenko's glove. Loma loses focus for a second. Boom. And gets hit with the right hand by Salido on the chin, right? Not a very clean punch. His hand was up, but it wasn't as, what it should have been. But I'm telling you, man, look. See, he's going for that black glove. Look at that. Boom, and Loma gets cracked because he's fighting 2 men in there. More low blows. Looks like a nice punch to the body there. But that's just the problem. Loma has to watch out for the headbutt, right? See? Headbutts him. Loma has to kind of roll the headbutt there. But that's what Salido's doing. He's headbutting his ass. And then pretending to throw a body shot, right? I mean, he is, but that's not what he's trying to do. He warns him for a low blow. What is this? 9th or 8th? The end of the 8th round? Lomachenko clearly won the 8th round. What did Salido do? Close round, you know what I mean? But maybe he won because of this. Maybe. But I don't know. Close round. But Loma controlled the round for the most part. Controlled Salido. Befuddling him with the footwork, right? Salido can't handle it. Oh. He's schooling him. See how he stopped him in his tracks with the little punch and then boom. Didn't touch. No, he touched him there, but he didn't score. But there he scored. Right? These are little punches. There's nothing on them. But they're landing. He's scoring and then he's neutralizing Salido, right? Boom. Gets him again. Maybe Salido lands a left hand to the head and a right hand to the body. But catches another jab. Couple more jabs. A little slap. Right? Maybe gets touched a little bit there by Salido. Salido's not trying to box, man. He just wants to foul the shit up. Right? When the cleanest shots, they're not the biggest shots, but like the cleanest knuckle first shots, that's all Loma, man. Salido's it's just all a bunch of illegal bullshit. Right? Just gets caught on the way in. His punches aren't very clean if they do land. See? Boop, boop. Loma just landed 2 little punches. They're pity patter. But Salido's not landing with power. He might be exerting himself more, but he's not landing with power. He can't land anything clean. And he's just... 90% of these punches look like they're low, man. Look at that. Oh, gets warned again. Gee. Cause all he's like resorted to right now is throwing low blows, or borderline shit. Just not doing anything. He's active and maybe he's able to bully Lomachenko and but what is he? Where does he score? I got him a little bit there, but it's just so ugly, man. It's terrible. I can't watch this anymore, guys. This is shit. Maybe Salido won that round just because he outworked him and Lomachenko's punches weren't very hard. But he didn't really land anything. But maybe he outworked him in that round. Anyway, Loma was able to... Somebody had asked me, like, how... Oh, God, this is disgusting. See how much Salido was holding? Salido's the one holding, actually, you see? Salido's the one initiating most of the holding on all the dirty stuff. But if clean punches are being landed, it's mostly Lomachenko. But anyway, Loma was able to start using his footwork and pivots to get away from the head. He started controlling Salido's head more and pushing him out the way, check hooking him. He was able to maintain his distance better even when he couldn't control Salido much. But he was better able to control him. Oh, God. What was that? Looks like he caught a little headbutt there. Oh, yeah. Got hit by a headbutt there. But, this dude's been throwing headbutts all night, and it took him till the 12th round to really land, like, a significant headbutt. You know what I mean? But Salido's stepping on the gas right now and bullying Lomachenko, using his weight, using his size, breaking his rhythm, just doing all this ugly shit, right? Fouling up, and Lomachenko's trying to catch his ass, right? Lomachenko starts punching harder and harder as the fight goes on, but he didn't solve Salido, right? He was very close to solving him, but he didn't do it. Lomachenko's the only one landing clean punches, you know what I mean? See that little jab he just landed? He started to get the feel for Salido and... Oh, shit. Sorry about that. And was able to neutralize most of the dirty stuff. And when Salido stepped on the gas and picked up the tempo, Lomachenko was able to answer, right? Fighting inside. People say he can't fight inside. What a joke. Lomachenko can't fight inside. Oh, what a joke. You see Lawrence Cole? You see what he's doing? Why is he grabbing Lomachenko's arm, right? Pulling. Lomachenko's just like, fuck off, dude. Leave me alone. Right? Look at that. You see? He's trying to occupy Lomachenko's arm and grab his arm and give Salido, opportunities to do that. Throw the left hand. Boom. Lomas. See, he's been trying to catch him on the way in. As the fight went on and he got the feeling for his opponent, he was finally able to land a nice hard punch and hurt his ass. Lomachenko actually hurt him earlier on in the fight. I think I missed the moment when it happened, or skipped through it. But he actually hurt him. And arguably knocked him down. It was a delayed reaction, but Cole didn't call it. What? He's warning Lomachenko for headbutting? Are you kidding me? Like, come on, that wasn't a fixed fight. Are you kidding me? Why is he warning Loma for headbutting? And he's kicking his ass. Right? Salido's holding him, and he's warning Lomachenko for headbutting. What a joke. Saving Salido from getting knocked out, right? Salido's hurt. Low blowing. Just throwing low blows and the ref's doing nothing. See, Loma's trying to knock him out. He got him on Queer Street. People are saying that Salido was drained in this fight, right? It was so difficult for him to make weight. No, it wasn't. I'm not saying it was easy, but look at all this energy he still has. Even though he's hurt and rocked after a tough, grueling wrestling match, he's able to survive. You know, I said Salido had won this fight, but I only watched it once live, and if I did rewatch, it was highlights and little pieces here and there. I really didn't watch this fight because it was just so ugly and annoying, and it had pissed me off. All the dirt and all the bullshit and the whole setup to rob Lomachenko. Like, it just turned me off from ever watching this fight. But, you know, shout out for Naota for wanting me to revisit this fight, because the bullshit that I at the very least I knew that the bullshit Naota was spewing was garbage and just complete nonsense. So it made me want to revisit this fight. And, you know, Lomachenko won this fight. I've changed my mind about that. He clearly outboxed Salido. He hurt his ass. You could give him a 10-8 round in the last round. He beat his ass. He had him on Queer Street. He hurt him more than Mikey Garcia did. Boom, finally timed him, right? Lomachenko hits hard. Just not every punch is hard. There's a time in the fight where he starts hitting harder and harder. It really depends on how well he has you timed, and if he's able to hit you. But you know, Loma was really the only one scoring clean, effective punches. Salido's punches were effective insofar as they punked Lomachenko a little bit. They scared him. They sent him back. He bullied him, but he wasn't really scoring with a whole bunch of them. Lomachenko outscored him, outpointed him, outboxed him. You know, for anyone to sit there and talk about a boxing lesson by Salido, I mean, you're just embarrassing yourself. You know what I mean? Look at all these low blows. Oh, God. Man, they wrote this story, right? Well, a few low blows. I mean, even... Oh, my God. Even HBO showed you a replay of a whole bunch of low blows. You know, but here's the deal, guys. You know, there's no money in breaking records when it comes to boxing, but there's a lot of money in attempting to break records. We're going to leave it at that as far as that phrase goes. Maybe one day, if I'm sure most of you understand what I'm talking about. But maybe one day I'll talk about it some more. You know, yeah, Loma won this fight. They jobbed him it was the setup. It was, you know, it was going to be Bob Arum didn't. This is just my opinion now. Bob Arum didn't want to have Lomachenko fight for a title in his first fight, like Lomachenko wanted to, and he probably got him this fight because Lomachenko kept pushing, which is what they said, right? But I guess they figured they were gonna teach him a lesson, and I don't know. Maybe they're saving this record breaking for somebody that's not as talented as Lomachenko is gonna need that sort of hype. But it's, you know, it was also a developmental fight for Lomachenko, and it helped to rein in some of his hubris and his ego. And it was a good developmental fight. It was a learning experience. And he was developing right before our eyes in that fight, you know. I had just rewatched Salido, Mikey Garcia, and this was actually a more impressive performance. Now, obviously, if Mikey Garcia has this kind of performance and Lomachenko has Mikey Garcia's performance, that would no longer hold true. The only reason why this was a more impressive performance, even though Lomachenko lost the fight officially, was because of, all the circumstances and the fact that you had a guy in his second pro fight, learning on the job and actually separating himself from his opponent as the fight went on and showing that as time went on, he got better, he learned, he adjusted, and his performance became better with time, right? It got increasingly better. With Mikey Garcia, it was the reverse. Mikey started off great and looked very impressive, but his performance just kind of... He was starting to look very sorry for himself. It was starting to remind me of Margarito Cotto just a little bit, right? It was starting to... I'm not saying that's how the fight would have ended, but as time went on, Mikey got worse, actually, against Salido. Lomachenko got better against Salido. And he was, the less experienced fighter and all that other stuff. So it was very, it was an impressive performance if you actually sit there and judge it for what it was, and you're being honest with yourself and you're giving everybody credit, the credit that they deserve. This is, go watch Mayweather's second fight, all right? I'm going to say that much. Go watch Mayweather's second fight. You know what I mean? So this should have been a victory for Lomachenko. Salido should have been, if not disqualified, ducked points. Lomachenko should have won, a close unanimous decision. There's just no way that he should have lost this fight. But that was the plan, and they had to pull out all the stops to make it happen. But, you're looking at a special fighter, people. I mean, the way he was able to neutralize Salido's dirty tactics and if I take the time to break down the Mikey Garcia Salido fight, you'll understand what I'm talking about. You'll see what I'm seeing. But I don't know what else to say. About this. But this is what happens to foreign fighters in America, you know what I mean? Especially Eastern European fighters. This is just kind of the treatment that they get, and they have to work for everything a lot harder than, Jermel or Jermal Charlo, for example. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. This was, considering all the factors and all the bullshit, this was actually a very good performance by Lomachenko. It was just an ugly fight, and, it was some bullshit, man. And for people to sit there and gloat and use this, against Lomachenko and be happy that this sort of thing happened, that the fans got a shitty fight, a boring fight, an ugly fight, a bad result, terrible refereeing, bad judging, right? To sit there and justify this shit and call it great and to say that Lomachenko is protected. You gotta be smoking some real good crack now, Ota. Some real good crack. But anyway, we're done here. Ain't no way in hell Salido landed 137 scoring blows. That just didn't happen. You want to say he outworked him? Fine. But Lomachenko outboxed him. And that's just the way the cracker crumbles, baby. Take it easy, everybody. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one.